At her husband's funeral, everyone waited for Mama to cry. They waited for her to collapse, to wail, to throw herself on the casket, because that is what good wives do. But Mama stood still, dressed in deep black lace, face calm, eyes dry. And that was the first thing that made the family uncomfortable. Chief Adekunle Balogun was not an ordinary man. He was wealthy, connected, respected. He built schools, donated to the church, settled community disputes. People called him pillar of integrity, voice of wisdom, father to many. At the funeral, testimonies flowed like water, but Mama did not cry. Mama and Chief had been married for 32 years, 3 children, 2 sons, 1 daughter. From the outside, perfect. Inside, silence. The kind of silence that rearranges your personality slowly. Chief was not violent. He did not cheat publicly. He did not shout in public. He controlled quietly. Money, movement, friends, opinions. Mama did not choose curtains without permission, didn't visit her sister without approval, didn't speak at gathering unless called upon. And because he never hit her, no one called it abuse. Years ago, Mama once tried to challenge him, just once. She had received a small inheritance from her late mother. She wanted to invest it quietly. Chief laughed. "Why would you need your own money? Am I failing?" The room went cold. The next day, the inheritance disappeared into family development. Mama never asked again. At the burial, the extended family gathered in the living room. It was time to discuss the will. Everyone assumed everything would be straightforward. Chief loved structure. But when the lawyer opened the envelope, the room changed. The properties transferred. The business restructured. The main family house, not to the eldest son, not to the youngest son, not even jointly. It was transferred entirely to Mama. Because that was unusual. Chief believed men led. Why would he leave the house solely to her? But that wasn't the real shock. There was an attached letter, handwritten, to Mama. The lawyer hesitated before reading it. It said, "You always wanted independence. Now you have it. Let us see what you do without me." The room went silent. It wasn't generosity. It was control from beyond the grave. The eldest son, Tunde, frowned. "Mama, this doesn't make sense. Why didn't you tell us?" The daughter, Bimpe, watched her mother closely. She noticed something others didn't. Mama wasn't shocked. She was prepared. 2 months before Chief died, Mama had discovered something. A second family, not a mistress. A full second household in Ibadan. Another wife in everything but legal documentation. 2 children. School fees paid quietly for years. Assets hidden through shell companies. That integrity image, carefully curated. Mama didn't cry at the funeral because she had already mourned the marriage years ago. She didn't collapse because the illusion had already collapsed long before the coffin closed. She stood steady because grief had finished its work privately. That inheritance Chief tried to take from her years ago, she had secretly rebuilt it. Small tailoring businesses, saving groups, quiet investment. She wasn't financially helpless. She was strategically patient. The house he left her as a final test, she planned to sell it and use the funds to build something with her own name on it. Not Mrs. Balogun. Her name. Weeks later, movers arrived. The community whispered, "How can she sell Chief's legacy?" Mama supervised calmly. When asked if she was heartbroken, she replied, "I cried when there was something left to lose." And for the first time in 32 years, she chose her own curtains. If this story touched you, please stay connected, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.